How could this guy still be out there?
It had been years since 9/11, and we had nothing.
And then here's this compound.
Oh my God, we may have found him. The president said nobody else in our government is to know about this.
Two black helicopters slice through the darkness above Pakistan's mountains. No lights, no sound. Inside, 24 of America's deadliest warriors on the most classified mission in modern history. Their target, the ghost who orchestrated 9/11, the man who'd vanished into thin air for nearly a decade. Tonight, that hunt ends. For 10 years, Osama Bin Laden was a phantom. The CIA burned through billions of dollars, followed thousands of leads, and came up empty again and again. But in 2010, everything changed. A single phone call. A trusted courier named Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti makes one fatal mistake. He uses his real name. The NSA intercepts it. Game over. They track him to a compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, not some cave in Afghanistan, not a remote hideout in the mountains, a suburban fortress hiding in plain sight, less than a mile from Pakistan's premier military academy. The irony, Bin Laden chose the one place no one would look, right under the nose of Pakistan's military elite. The compound is a fortress, 12-foot concrete walls topped with razor wire, blackout windows, no internet, no phone lines. Whoever lives here doesn't want to be found. For months, CIA operatives watch. They count the residents, study their movements. One man never leaves. Tall, bearded, always walks alone in the courtyard. They call him the Pacer. President Obama faces an impossible choice. Send in the SEALs based on circumstantial evidence, or let the world's most wanted terrorist slip away again. The decision that will define his presidency. Go. 2 stealth helicopters lift off from Afghanistan. Call sign Neptune Spear. 24 Navy SEALs from SEAL Team 6, the most elite killers on the planet. The Pakistani government knows nothing. One leak could warn Bin Laden and he'd vanish forever. 90 minutes of flying through hostile airspace. One mechanical failure means death or capture. One radar detection means international incident. But these aren't ordinary pilots. These are the ghosts of the sky. The compound appears in the night vision. 12-foot walls, 3 stories, no movement. The plan is simple. Fast rope onto the roof, breach from above, secure the target. But war never goes according to plan. The first helicopter approaches the compound. Suddenly, unexpected air pressure from the high walls. The aircraft loses lift. The helicopter slams into the courtyard, rotors shattering against concrete. But these are SEALs. They adapt. They overcome. 0 casualties. The mission continues. The compound erupts into chaos. Dogs barking, voices shouting in Arabic. The element of surprise gone. But the SEALs move like shadows. They've trained for this moment their entire careers. First target, the guest house. They find Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti, the courier who led them here. He reaches for an AK-47, one less terrorist. The main building looms ahead. 3 stories of concrete and secrets somewhere inside. The most wanted man in history. Ground floor, modest living quarters, a makeshift classroom for children. Signs of normal life masking unimaginable evil. 2 men rush toward weapons. The SEALs are faster. Second floor, the nerve center. No internet, no phones, but handwritten letters, computers, hard drives. The intelligence goldmine they've been hunting for. A figure peers down from the 3rd floor. Khalid bin Laden, Osama's son. He won't live to see another sunrise. 3rd floor, the heart of darkness. The SEALs climb in complete silence. Night vision cuts through the blackness. Every step could be their last. A tall figure darts across the hallway. Time slows. Weapons raise. Shots ring out in the darkness. When the smoke clears, they see him. Tall, bearded, unmistakable. The architect of 9/11, the butcher of thousands of innocents, the ghost who haunted America for a decade, Osama Bin Laden.
The video we obtained shows the first room on the left covered with blood, and multiple people either died or were wounded in that room. On the right, there's a room that's absolutely ransacked. There are computers whose hard drives have been taken away. Then you see blood going up the stairs.
Target eliminated, but the mission isn't over. Pakistani fighter jets are scrambling. They have minutes, maybe less. The SEALs work with surgical precision. Bin Laden's body bagged for DNA confirmation. The intelligence trove every computer, every document, every flash drive. They plant explosives on the crashed helicopter. Classified technology cannot fall into enemy hands. The backup helicopter lands. 24 SEALs board with their prize. Not a single American casualty. As they disappear into the night, Pakistani jets arrive to empty air. Too late. May 2nd, 2011, 11:35 p.m. Eastern Time. President Obama addresses the world. The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
At sea, the terrorist's body slides into the depths of the Arabian Sea. No grave, no shrine, no legacy, except the justice he finally faced. The intelligence recovered becomes a goldmine. 97,000 documents exposing Al-Qaeda's global network. But perhaps most shocking, among the files of death and destruction, investigators find video games, anime downloads, and family videos. Even the world's most dangerous terrorist craved normalcy. The compound in Abbottabad demolished 9 months later. Today, only a concrete slab remains where the world's most wanted man met his end. Justice delayed is not justice denied. Sometimes it just takes longer to arrive. But when it does, it's absolute. What covert operation should we expose next? Drop your suggestions below and subscribe for more classified stories that shaped our world.